Give me 1 sec to bring up the ad.
I'll give you 2 seconds. Hey, what's up, everybody? Happy Thursday. Another Thursday means it's another episode of the Golf Dudes podcast. Hope we're all having a great evening. I'm Joe Calabro. That is Golf News RI co-founder Rich Capali. He's busy watching the Bruins, but that's okay. He'll chime in at some point. Rich, how you doing today, buddy? Boy, what's going on?
Nothing. This is like one of the first times in weeks that I've actually did nothing. I haven't left the house all day today. So I'm kind of proud, but not proud of that. You know what I mean?
Yeah, so for those that don't know, which is all of you, Rich has an ankle injury. He sprained his ankle climbing in and out of Amazon trucks. So he's been on the shelf all week. So it's actually probably better for the golf courses that you're not playing. They can save money on fixing your divots. So anyway, Rich is here. I'm here. We've had a great week so far. It's been a busy week for sure. We have a lot to get to. Full show. Lots of things going on. The biggest news of the week, which I thought was going to be the Mulligan's Island development with the documents that we got sent to us, but it was not. Fairlawn Golf Course quickly found a way to top that within a couple of hours of the Mulligan's Island stuff going up. Not even a couple of hours. I might probably
excellent work.
Yeah. So Fairlawn Golf Course quickly topped that, and I'm sure everyone saw the story. I think we were one of the first to have it. And then other news outlets put it up like 5 hours later. So congrats to them, I guess. Anyway.
Like ABC6 put it up like 8 hours later, so that's cool.
Yes, well, I don't want to crap on mention any names, but sure. But anyway,
whatever.
So anyway, the news, in case somehow you missed it, the news came out on Wednesday that the bar area at Fairlawn Golf Course, which is in Lincoln, is closed due to violations. According to the Rhode Department of Health, the violations include employees not wearing masks, cooks, bartenders, and other employees. And they also have other violations such as no efforts to social distance, the bar wasn't properly spaced out, and a various number of other violations. You can read the RI Health report on our website under the article. You can read the full report, their text. So I'll warn you, it's a little bit confusing because I had to read it 5 times before I wrote anything just to make sure I didn't screw the thing up. But nonetheless, it's a little bit confusing. And Rich, you brought it up to me in our quick text exchange before I put the article up because on big stories, on a lot of stories, but on big stories, I certainly try to check in with you. You think that's the first golf course to be, the first golf course to get any kind of violations, and I think that's correct. But your initial thoughts upon reading? I know you read some of the report, and kind of reading kind of what happened.
Yeah, I mean, I work in the bar industry. I've been doing it for a while, and I've been doing it since since this whole Corona crap happened. Most of the public golf courses, their bar areas are not that big. Like the one at the King, not that big, very manageable. There's no reason for a clubhouse to get a violation when your areas and your staffs are small. That's unacceptable. If you're going to have people at the bar, you got to have the proper plexiglass up and all that stuff. As stupid as it sounds, you're going to get shut down. And we've seen that with Fairlawn. We've seen that with 11 other restaurants on that report. They're not following the rules. Just follow the damn rules and you'll be able to make money. If not, you're screwed. That's it. Plain and simple.
And the funny, it's not funny. I used the wrong word. The thing was, if you read that report and you read through the Rhode Department of Health's kind of protocols, they literally visited like 3 or 4 times. They visited Fairlawn like 3 or 4 times, whatever it was. It's plainly listed on the report. And again, If you haven't read it, it's on our website, and it is a little confusing.
You visited 3 times and you
warn you,
struck out 3 times. You're screwed. You struck out 3 times. Like you all 3 times they came, you were screwing up. Fix it. Like, come on.
And according to the report, the Department of Health literally tried to help them out, like offered to help them out and offered them a way to figure out their things, and they still didn't do it. So I don't mean to crap on any golf courses, but I mean, if the Department of Health comes 3 times and offers to help you
it's
out,
business.
Again,
it's business establishments in general. If you're serving food or you come in contact with the main public, try to follow the guidelines. Like Joe said, they try to help them out. Follow the guidelines.
3
That's
times.
it. Otherwise, you're screwed. Yeah, like, come on, you're screwed. Oh, there he is.
So
big boy Mario's in the chat. Let's go.
Yep, Mario Martone, once again, he's a consistent watcher. We love him, so thank you. He says state is not shutting anyone down on a first visit. Right, no, they got visited at least 3 times. It could have been more. Again, the report is on the website. You can also find it on the RI Health's website as well, but ours is a little bit easier to follow. Anyways, so that was the big story of the week. Fairlawn Golf Course getting shut down. I'm not sure when they're going to be reopening. I'm not sure what the rules are on that. I don't think it said it in the report. They're reopening the bar once they fix the problems, I guess. I called Fairlawn Golf Course on Wednesday within 15 minutes of getting the report, and they had no comment, or they never called me back. So that's okay. I have the report. I don't really need them to say nothing, but I figured I'd do them a favor by giving them a chance to comment or talk about what happened or explain the situation. So that's okay. We'll just go with what the RI Health said. They were visited 3 times, and again, that's at least 3 times. That's all I could figure out in the report. So that was the big news of the week. The other big news that I thought was going to be the biggest news of the week, and it turned out to not be. Well, it was big news, but it turned out to not be the biggest. Was the latest developments on the Mulligan's Island situation, situation that we're following along with the Metacom situation. So Mulligan's Island on we got the document sent to us from Capital Properties LLC. I think that's the right name of the thing. That's what I was trying to remember. I had a brain fart for a second. Out of Massachusetts, and they met with the Cranston City Council. They made their official proposal. I was sent the documents relatively late, Tuesday night, and we put the story up Wednesday morning. I didn't want to write it at midnight. I figured let's just save it and we'll put it up tomorrow. It's not a big deal. And we have all the documents. All those documents, like the Department of Health stuff, can be found on our website. You can read the proposal. You can see the sketches and the drawings. I was thinking about editing a quick video of all the sketches that they have on the documents, but it'd be too hard to follow. So it'd be way too confusing. But anyway, as has been rumored and maybe even confirmed, Costco is planned to be the center of the development. There's also going to be various residential properties there, and also restaurants and fast food areas. At least that is what is proposed. So basically what it sounds like is that they're proposing to put a Garden City.
It's another Garden City.
Right down the street from a Garden City.
Yeah.
So
dumb. So dumb.
Go ahead.
So my whole thing is, I told you, I think either I told you or I talked about this last week on the show.
Yeah.
Number one, the company that offered them the money, the deal was too good to turn down, especially with the I think it's like 80%, we're 80% sure or over 80% sure that Topgolf is going right in the Davol building. So I feel like for Mulligan's, it was too good to pass up, and that's my take on it. Also, I looked at the comments on.
Sorry,
I looked at the comments on some of the Facebook on our Facebook page and the various news organizations page. there are so many spots other than Cranston that this Costco building place can be. You got the Ann and Hope is leaving on Post Road. You got that whole area, and there's various other places in Warwick and Cranston you can put it. I don't know why they're going to tear up that land. I just don't get it. I don't know. I don't understand. I mean, it's good for you get the tax money from it from the city, but I mean that's about it.
Yeah, I'm not sure what their reasoning is exactly. A bit of news out of that also is that there's going to be a site walkthrough on Tuesday, August 11th.
Yeah, August
at 5:30 p.m. Tuesday, August 11th, 5:30 p.m. With I guess members of the city council and I guess the developers. That walkthrough is open to the public. So I am thinking about going over there and seeing what we can come up with. Maybe doing it live if the video will last long enough. Take the walkthrough live or something along those lines just to see what they have to say. So I think that would be kind of interesting. So that's Tuesday, August 11th, over at Mulligan's Island, and we will have some. I'm planning, probably something crazy happening. I'm planning to have some sort of coverage of that, whether it's me or whether it's through Pat Ford and his group or whatever. But I'm planning to do something with that site walkthrough. Again, that's the latest on Mulligan's Island. Again, you can find those documents also on our website. Just click the links and you can go right to the documents and you can read the whole thing. Again, it's the text. Again, the text is tricky because legal documents and legal stuff. But you can read all those things on our site. Quick shout out to everybody watching. Let's go down the list here. Tina Signori, thanks for watching. Rich Capali, I don't know who that is. I guess that guy's watching though.
I heard he's a jerk.
Yeah. We acknowledge Mario. Thanks for watching. Caitlin Allen, thank you for watching. Mother, thank you for watching from Kirkbride Country Club. Ken Martone, thank you for watching. Lynn Simpson, thank you for watching. My brother's watching from upstairs, so thanks to him for watching. And our guy Peter Walsh is watching. Thank you, Peter. Another great column today. The importance of staying hydrated. It was really insightful during this hot weather. So thank you for the column and thank you for watching.
My old man's watching as well.
Rick Capali, thank you for watching. So thanks to everybody for the support throughout as we continue on with the show. We just hit two big hard news items, both Fairlawn Golf Course and Mulligan's Island. Quick note or a quick reminder, this is not necessary as a talking point, but a quick reminder, August 6th is the first public hearing for Metacomet. And that's going to be at the middle school that I can't think of the name of, but we talked about it last week. I'll put another short up about it in the coming days just to remind people. And I'm still in discussions if we can have any kind of coverage of that. So just keep that in mind as well. Again, we'll have something on our website about it in the coming days. So stay tuned for that as well. One more thing, and then I want to get to a cool video that we put up just a couple hours ago or so. But the only thing going on this week, which we've covered, is the women's amateur. It's going on over at Montauk Golf Club, and that's what I was looking at as well. Mario Martone continues to rattle off. I don't think we should during these
we should have I think so too.
Something.
We should have him on the show. We should have him on the show. He'd be a hoot.
Anyway.
Amazing.
John Papa takes on Alexis Florio tomorrow morning in the Women's Amateur Championship. Tee-off is at 7:30 a.m., which is before I wake up at Montauk, but we'll have coverage of it as soon as the match ends.
Yeah, I ain't gonna be up.
So John Papa, the dynasty continues. She just won the junior amateur a couple weeks ago, as we reported. Now she takes on Alexis Florio in the in the championship tomorrow morning. And Papa beat Kirkbrae's Kylie Eaton today. Kylie almost got her, but that was a great match. And Alexa Florio, she beat Isabel Southard. Florio is a former high school state champion. So tomorrow should be a good match. Gianna Papa is all of 13 years old, and she's on the verge of winning the women's amateur. So that's not too bad.
Not bad.
The young
Pretty
girls
good.
are taking over women's golf in Rhode Island. And so best of luck to both competitors tomorrow morning. Again, the match should end around 11, I would say. They just a twosome, they play pretty quick. So we'll have an article up as soon as that match comes to an end. So that's kind of all we have on that. We've had a couple other random news items. Patrick Welch was in the Western Amateur. He missed the cut, but he had a great first round. And also congrats to all the winners of the 3 days and the 4 days over the last weekend. We put a bunch of video up on Monday. An amazing finish to the Kirkbrae 4-day. I've been to a lot of Kirkbrae 4 days over the last few years, last 10, 15 years, I guess I should say. I'm not sure I've ever seen a finish quite like that with a chip in on a playoff hole. So that was pretty awesome. Then also the Valley 3-day. Guy made a birdie putt to win the Valley 3-day. And we had both those videos up courtesy of their respective clubs on Instagram. And those got great reactions. And that's kind of what we're looking to do here. If you have a video or if you're taking a video, feel free to send it along, and we'll, if it's cool, and we'll post it, whatever it is. So club championships continue. I know Kirkbrae starts this weekend. A couple other places are starting their club championships as well, and we'll have coverage of all of those tournaments. And I know the King's Crossing Club Championship is when? That's coming up, right?
That is it's either 2 or 3 weeks. We're still doing the bracket. We're still doing the bracket tournament. So I think we're in the quarters right now. So I'll keep everybody up to date on it. I'll make sure I take a picture of the bracket as it stands on Sunday when I get to the course. So
all right, sounds good. So we have that coming up as well. So that's pretty exciting. So now I want to get to this video before we forget about it, because it's a really cool video. It's about 3 minutes long. So earlier today, actually Jamestown Golf Club posted it. It's a drone video of the golf course. The video is done by Gene Pina, and it's of the whole course. Jamestown, if you ever played there, I've never actually played there, but it's very scenic. Views of the bridge, views of the water, and so it's a really well done video. So we just want to play that now, and if you miss it or you want to watch it again, we have it up on our website, so you can watch it there as well and enjoy it as many times as you want. But it's definitely a perfect example of one of the reasons why we play golf, for scenes and cool places, opportunities to play cool places like this. So if our main man, our producer Joel, wants to hit the video, there is music with it, and so we'll try to keep our mouth shut. Go ahead, Joel. There you go. Again, that video was done by Gene
That
Pina.
music was hella dramatic.
Yeah, I always find those drone videos so cool. So I think this. I mean, I just think they're cool. So that's Jamestown Golf Club. It's located on 245 Canonicus Ave. I hope I pronounced that right. Jamestown, obviously. But anyway, that video was done by Gene Pina. I thought it was cool. I get a kick out of those drone videos, so that's why I wanted to play it. Real quick, I know you have a slew of PGA Tour stuff to get to today. I just want to tease tomorrow's lineup on our website. We have a column from Nick Heidelberger of the New England PGA. It's a column about how junior golf has thrived during the pandemic. It's really cool. They sent it out earlier today. I emailed them back immediately and said, "Can we run this on our website tomorrow?" Obviously, it'll be credited to him, and he'll have a byline and hyperlinks all over the place. But a really cool column. I've already read it. It's already set to go over tomorrow. But be sure to check that out. Nick Heidelberger of the NEPGA will have a column on our website. So be sure to check that out. So that's what I wanted to tease for tomorrow. And obviously, we'll have the replay of the show up as well. Linda Simone Pavone says, "Hi, Rick."
It's Tina's mom.
There you go. Perfect. So your fan club has arrived.
Yeah. Mario Martone says, "My money is on Mr. Derek Audette for Kirk Play Club Championship." Mario, that is a fantastic pick. I may have to put some money on that with you.
Yeah. Then yeah, sure. Maybe, hopefully. Anyway, Derek Audette, he's actually watching, so thank you for watching. Jeff Agonia, thank you for watching. And Linda, who we just gave a shout out to, thank you for watching. We appreciate everyone's support as we go through the heart of golf season here. And we get ready to head into what should be an amazing August for any number of reasons, one of which is the PGA Championship, which is next week.
Woo-woo!
Yes. So the first major of the season. It
So
took forever to get here, but it's here.
Before we do the PGA stuff, I just want to give a quick 2-minute shout out to the LPGA. They actually start back up tomorrow in Toledo, Ohio. For any of you guys or gals that are LPGA fans. I like watching it every once in a while, like Lexi Thompson, all the young girls that are coming out of the LPGA. Coverage starts at 9:00 on Golf Channel till 11:30, and then Saturday is 4:30 to 7, and then Sunday is 5 to 7. That's kind of crappy coverage, but at least it's on there. I just wanted to give a quick shout out there. They will be starting tomorrow in Toledo.
Yes, the LPGA returns this week. Also, while you're at it, we had an article about it on our website. The PGA Tour Champions returns this week. Actually, Jim Furyk makes his Champions Tour debut this weekend at the Ally Challenge. And our article focused on the Rhode Islanders. The Rhode Islanders, 3 Rhode Islanders playing in the tournament. Brad Faxon, Mario's guy, Billy Andrade, and Brett Quigley, all playing in the tournament this week and the Ally Challenge and the Champions Tour. I don't know what Golf Channel's coverage is offhand. I know it's kind of late, starting on Friday night, but be sure to check out the Rhode Islanders that are in the mix. Actually, there was a cool video on Twitter, Rich, of Billy Andrade welcoming Jim Furyk to the Champions Tour with a bottle of, not sure what it was a bottle of. I'm assuming it was wine, but it was a pretty funny video. So we have that as well. So busy week in pro golf, busy week locally, but obviously, Rich, your thing is the PGA Tour. You're the Golf News RI PGA Tour insider.
Is the Champions Tour the Barracuda Championship?
No, the Champions Tour is the Ally Challenge or Ally.
The Allied Challenge. Okay, because I was just looking on my I was looking on my guide. The Barracuda's on right now. That's the Stableford tournament. That's pretty interesting. I might watch a little bit of that later. But yeah, so let's do a little bit of a recap on our first day of the PGA week. Joe put up a good article about Jason Day firing his swing coach. Big news considering, would you say, Jason, he hasn't won since what, 2017?
18.
16?
18.
18. Okay, so yeah. That's big news, especially coming on the heels of Finau firing his caddy. Now, Joe knows I love Tony Finau, but he can't get out of his own way on Saturday and Sunday. I feel bad. I don't feel bad because he makes millions of dollars, but he's one of my more favorite players on the PGA, and it sucks to see somebody go through that. As we call it, a pants crapping between me and Joe. But yeah, before I get into the leaderboard from today, what do you have to say, Joe?
Well, so you're the PGA Tour guy, but I'll give my takes. First of all, it was funny. We had a question last week, I think, from Joel Bassett. Him and his wife just had a baby. So congrats to them. But he talked about Brooks.
Oh,
Koepka.
Congrats!
And it's funny that all of a sudden, after looking like crap the entire season, all of a sudden Brooks Koepka,
out of the wood,
out of nowhere, Brooks Koepka is now winning the FedEx St. Jude, the tournament he's defending champion, by the way. And 1 week before he defends his championship. 1 week before he defends his championship at the PGA. So I guess he's doing all right.
Yeah, crazy.
Speaking of him, our guy Mario says, my friend Brooks, I guess they hang up, is rounding into form.
Oh, God.
And apparently they stayed in the same hotel during Mario's wedding because he played in the Deutsche Bank back in the day. So I'm not sure how much of that is true or what number.
Mario, you're my first pick for a guest, just so you know.
I don't know what number drink Mario's on, but he's on a roll. Anyway, so yes, it was coincidence. And then he had that dust up, not a dust up. What was it, that back and forth with was it Todd Lewis that he was with? And Todd was like, what's your confidence level at or something? And he goes, am I the defending champion this week? And he goes, am I defending next week? And then he goes,
yep.
And then and Todd Lewis goes, yes. And then he goes, okay, I was just checking. And then here he is. So Brooks Koepka's game is back. That's one takeaway I have. The other takeaway I have, and I texted you about it today, because I'm kind of getting annoyed with this guy, Bryson DeChambeau. I'm kind of sick of his rule violation nonsense. A couple of weeks ago at Murfield, I don't know if it was the Memorial or the tournament before the Memorial. I can't remember which one it was. We had the fence thing today. I posted the picture on Facebook. The picture doesn't do it justice. It's hard to really understand what was going on, but that's beside the point. Today he's trying to get a drop for supposedly because there was fire ants and he thought his ball was in a hole.
Oh yeah, next to the tree. Yeah. Yep.
And
just take your 7 and shut up.
Yeah, so that's what I said. But obviously he's not going to do that. But now he's complaining about that. And it's just like, and third of all, lastly, he's wearing clown shoes. Like, can we get him a normal pair of like Puma shoes?
My ass is going to show up with those shoes on one day, right?
Yeah, you're not be playing with me, that's for sure. Kirkbride won't let you in.
I know a couple
those are my
people
two takes.
Koepka.
My two takes are Koepka, and I'm getting annoyed with Bryson DeChambeau. I pretty much have had enough of his nonsense. But that's what I got. You're the PGA Tour guy. What are your takeaways from today? What did you see today? Anything interesting? Anything that you're watching for? And you can go wherever you want to go with it.
You know what? I'm gonna echo your stance on Bryson. I thought the first the first week back, and then you had week 2 and week 3. I was like, all right, this is cool. We're not dealing with the same old douchey scientist Bryson. Okay, cool. It's a change of pace. We'll do that. But now he's being a little bitch, and I can't stand that when professional athletes act like little girls. I'm sorry if that's sorry about the context of that, but I cannot complain. I can't stand when professional sports players complain, no matter what sport it is. Anyways, my takeaways from this week. I don't have. It's a pretty big field this week, especially the week before a major. Obviously, like Joe said, TPC Harding Park, site of the PGA Tour next week. Brooks Koepka is the double defending champion, correct? Because he won at Shinnecock the year before, right?
I believe that's correct.
So we got a star-studded field. We got Koepka, Fowler, Cooch, Max Homa, Justin Thomas. So I'll go down the leaderboard right now, and then I'll let Joe say his piece while I bring up the odds for the second round tomorrow. So we have Brooks in the lead at 8 under with a 2-shot lead over Ricky Fowler and Brendan Todd. Brendan Todd shot a great 6 under today, played very well. Kuchar's at 4 under with Ches Reavie, Max Homa, and Justin Thomas. Phil Mickelson, not bad. He's 5 shots off the lead, 3 under, with Abraham Answer and Joe's favorite player, Sergio Garcia. Also in the mix at 3 under is Bryson's at 3 under, Victor Hovland. Mackenzie Hughes is at second under, 2 under, along with Keegan Bradley, Xander Schauffele, and Bubba Watson. Justin Spieth's also at 2 under there. What else we got? Jason Day's at 2 under. We got a whole slew of guys at 2 under. Graham McDowell, Shane Lowry, all those guys. Webb Simpson, 1 under. Ryan Palmer, 1 under. So yeah, so it's a pretty Matt Wolff at 1 under. It's a pretty star-studded tournament the week before a major, because we all know a lot of those tournaments suffer from no players because of the major being the week before. But Joe, what do you think about today's results?
Well, I think one thing is you're seeing these guys all play because there's only two weeks left in the regular season, right? The FedEx Cup playoffs start in like 2 or 3 weeks.
Yeah, it's either 2 or 3 weeks. Yeah. Yep.
So these guys are trying to get points, and as Brooks Koepka said in his press conference, what was it, yesterday? He said if this regular season ended today, he wouldn't be in the FedEx Cup. So I think part of it is a lot of these guys are trying to play and get some points. The other thing is that the season is short and then they haven't been playing. So they're trying to, get as many swings in as possible. I always root for Ricky Fowler. What did you say is in second? Did you say Ricky's in second?
Yeah, he's two shots behind Brooks. Yep.
All right, so see if Ricky can get his game going and not have a pants crapping situation this weekend.
That's what I text you earlier. He's set up for a fine pants crapping.
Yeah, so we'll see how that goes. But no, I mean I didn't really watch that much of today. I flipped it on when I got home. But it should be an interesting tournament. It should be an interesting weekend to see how these guys play. And now you're going to see, now that Brooks is in the lead, he's going to run away with it. He has a tendency to kind of pull away and hide in these tournaments. So we'll see if he's able to do that. We'll see if that knee holds up that has injury on. No, it's going to be a fascinating week. Jon Rahm, this is his first tournament as world number 1. Where is he in the standings? I heard that he didn't have a good day.
No, he didn't have a good day, but Jon Rahm and Ricky Fowler both chipped in for birdie just off the green today. It was they were showing that on the highlights. It was pretty crazy. I'll get you Rahm in about 1 second.
Did Jon Rahm's ball move this time?
No, it was in the short grass. He was all set.
All right.
Where are we? Rahmer. He finished even for the day. But him and Ricky had I'm not sure if it was on the same hole. It sort of looked like the same hole, but they both had impressive chips from tight lies in for birdie. Straight up dunked it. It was nice.
Awesome. All right, what do you got? Do you have the odds? Are you good to go with that? What do you got?
All right. This is the Gambler's Corner. We got a little bit of I got all the numbers for my fellow degenerates out there. So as of today, if you're betting from here on in, that means you're going to bet Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. The odds look like this. I'm going to give you the winner, the top 5, and then the top 10. This is all courtesy of DraftKings Golf. Little plug there for them. So we got Brooks Koepka, outright winner on Sunday, 225. Justin Thomas, plus 500. DeChambeau, 900. Fowler, 1,100. Victor Hovland, 1,600. John Rahm, 2,000. Schauffele, 2,000. Then I'll run down the top 5s and the top 10s for you in the same order. Koepka, to pull out a top 5, is minus 200. Thomas is minus 112. DeChambeau, plus 162. Fowler, 168. Hovland, plus 300. And Rahm, plus 400. Top 10, Koepka, minus 400. So minus 400, you're not going to get a lot of bang for your buck. So that's a tough bet for me. Justin Thomas, minus 335. Then I'll start going into the pluses. Victor Hovland's the first plus on the list at plus 125. John Rahm's 150. Schauffele's 200. Brendan Todd's 200. He actually should be a little bit higher than that because I don't remember the last time Brendan Todd had a top 10. But let me look at this. I think your sleeper as of today could be. I'm going to go with Schauffele at plus 200 for the outright win on Sunday. I've been on the Schauffele train for the past year and a half, 2 years, so I'm gonna ride him. Schauffele at plus 200, and then you got him at plus 400 on the top 5 and a plus 200 in the top 10.
Interesting. Actually, real quick, while you're on the betting train, and I don't mean to put you on the spot, but I can give you a minute. Do you want to try to pull up some early odds for the PGA since we're going to be on air?
I got you.
First round. Do you want to try to
give me?
All right, I'll give you.
Give me 1 second.
PGA Championship next week at TPC Harding Park in San Francisco. As we did with the first tournament after the restart, my plan is to ramp up our PGA Tour coverage next week with some analysis pieces, coverage, what to watch for, tee times, etc. So I'll have all that stuff probably starting Monday-ish. And obviously, whenever it comes out, some of it. But we'll have some analysis pieces.
Live from the PGA Sunday night. Let's go, baby.
Yeah. Yes, on the other golf network. But Golf News RI will have great coverage as well. And maybe a look at the course. I know I think there's a flyover on YouTube. So we're going to ramp up our PGA coverage next week as much as we can for the first major of the season. And obviously we'll have great coverage of it here on the Golf Dudes next Thursday night. We'll have some other news items to get to, but we'll certainly dedicate a big portion of the show to the PGA Championship. Rich and I will come up with some content for it and a rundown of things to talk about, any various number of topics. There surely will be a million things to talk about. So we'll have that as well. So stay tuned for that, probably starting Monday. So there is that. All right. When are we flying out to San Francisco? We're not flying out to San Francisco. Sorry, unless you want to pay for our trip. If you want to pay for it,
hopefully we'll be at TPC Boston in Norton, maybe for the playoffs. But who knows?
We'll see. Anyway, we have 6 minutes left or so. What do you have for PGA Championship odds? Again, just read the odds, and then do a sleep. If you want to do a sleeper pick, I don't know what odds are available. You know better than me, so whatever you got, go for it.
So I'm looking at this list right now, and obviously, again, courtesy of DraftKings Golf, a little bit of a plug there. It's a very interesting stat board right now that I'm looking at. Obviously, it's very early. We're over a week. We're just a week away from the first round. Bryson's the favorite at plus 800, which I don't really understand because he doesn't really perform that well, that great in majors. So that's a little bit of a head scratcher for me. I don't know anybody in their right mind that would take him at plus 800, especially when Brooks is plus 12. He's plus 1,200. That's a. I may make multiple bets on that week just to have Brooks on my lineup. So you got Brooks at plus 800. You got Rory at plus 900, which I don't know. Rory at plus 900 should be the favorite, not Bryson. But whatever. Sorry, rambling here. Like I said, Brooks is plus 1,200. Rahm's a plus 1,200. Justin Thomas is a plus 1,200. DJ plus 1,400, along with Tiger at a plus 1,400, which is actually kind of interesting. I suggest you guys maybe I'll do a little bit of a stats article as far as like maybe the top 10 for DraftKings for the PGA on their finishes at Harding Park, because I don't remember the last time any of these guys played at Harding Park. So maybe that'll be my feature article next week for all the betting degenerates out there. Let's round out this discussion here. Webb Simpson at plus 1,800. Patrick Cantlay, that's a good sleeper too, at plus 2,000. Schauffele at plus 2,000. Matsuyama plus 2,800. And Morikawa at 2,800. So my early, we're talking a week out early. Guess right now. It's hard not to take Brooks. I mean, the value's decent. I don't see why you wouldn't. I mean, he's won the last two PGA championships. So my favorite will be Brooks, and then I got to go with either Morikawa or Schauffele. I'm gonna keep pumping Schauffele's brakes until he wins. That's my that's how I'm going down. But yeah, like I said, right. If I have time next week, I'm gonna try and put out a stats blog on the last time these guys played Harding Park.
What is Tiger's odds?
Plus 1,400. He's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. He's 8th on the list right now.
So he's 8th on the list.
I'm sorry, 7th.
DJ, you said
7th.
7th on the list. So you said Dustin Johnson is what?
Tied. So they're tied. Tiger's tied for 6th with Dustin.
So Dustin Johnson's been out for a week or two with the back injury. Do we know for sure that he's going to play? I mean, we know he knows what he looks like. So that's kind of interesting.
He played today. He's at
Oh, he's in the tournament today?
All
right. My fault.
He's in the tournament today. Let me find him.
All right, my fault. I was wrong.
Come on.
My bad.
No, all good. He finished the day at 1 under. So he's
all right.
7 shots off the lead. So, which isn't terrible.
Right.
We all know DJ to come roaring back after a less than perfect start. So,
right. That's we quickly wrap up the show here. We have a couple minutes left. Rich did the odds. I just wanted to get to a couple of Facebook comments. My mother says hi from Kirkbride crew. Hello. Derek Odette says just played TPC. It's in great shape. I don't know if he's talking about TPC. I'm assuming he's talking about TPC Boston. I don't believe that he went to California. So I must have missed that phone call. So thank you. My brother from his room.
Yeah. We got him and Derek doing some advertising, huh?
Get DraftKings to advertise on the show. No free ads. Derek, agree. No free shout outs. Well, if you guys want to call DraftKings and
okay,
advertise on our radio
pull
show,
the legwork for us,
100 people, feel free. But I have a feeling they have better things to do. My mother,
shit.
from the deck at Kirkbride says take Brooks. So that's Joanne, my mother's pick. So
what I'm saying, man, she knows.
So
she knows what's going on.
And lastly, Mario Martone says Paulina is too distracting for DJ. Well, Paulina would be distracting for anybody. That's
Paulina is way too distracting for the Fox News crew. That's what it is.
That too. Rich,
AKA Oakmont Country Club in 2016. No, I'm good.
You're good.
Yeah, it's supposed to actually cool down this weekend for once. It's supposed to be like in the mid 80s. Like we've been on like a 7-day heat wave. So go out,
Yes.
enjoy it, hit them straight, and we'll see you guys next Thursday.
We indeed will, and we'll let you know on any coverage coming up on a various number of things. Mulligan's Island, Metacomet. Like I said, next week I'm going to try to ramp up coverage on the PGA Championship, first major of the year. So we'll have a bunch of that stuff. And yeah, hit them straight this weekend. Thanks everyone for tuning in. Be sure to check out the NEPGA column tomorrow, and also be sure to look for the championship article on the women's amateur. That should be up around 11 a.m. tomorrow or so. And we'll have all kinds of stuff going on. We'll keep track of what's going on at Fair Lawn, Mulligan's Island, if any more developments happen. I'm not expecting any, but you never know with these things. And that's all we got. So, yeah, that's all we got. Good luck to everybody playing in tournaments this weekend. I got Club Championship. I know Derek's got Club Championship. He says Fairways and Greens signing off. Yeah, that's all
Thanks,
we got.
Joel.
We are the Golf Dudes. Thanks to everyone for tuning in and commenting. We love you all. And stay tuned. We'll be with you all weekend long on Golf News RI and maybe on video and Facebook Lives and other things. So good night, everyone. Have a great Thursday night. Have a great weekend. Goodbye.